Welcome back to Let's Play Super Mario 64. We have 111 stars, and we're about to get even more because we're here in Hazy Maze Cave. We have 98 coins. As soon as I punch this spider guy, it'll give us 2 coins. Now we have 100, and now we have star number 112. We also have another one we can get, which is not too far away, so we're pretty close to 120. We can face off with Bowser and kick his ass for the last time. I'm RJ, joining up with C-Dub. Corey, we're about to finish off Hazy Maze Cave. Do you have any last words for it?
No, it's one of the more difficult levels for sure, but one of the more well-designed, I feel, in terms of depth. And we're about to get this last star here from the Hazy Maze Cave. Like you said, we're not too far away from our final showdown with Bowser.
This level was really the main level that was paying homage to the cave levels from the, of course, the original Super Mario series, especially the first game, where level 2 was the cave level, and you can definitely see the similarities and see what they're trying to do. Now, for the last star in this level, I actually had forgotten about this one. It's pretty cool. It's right here. Very easy to get, but you really can't see it unless you know it's there. You just have to come over to this wall, do some wall kicks up to the top. Easier said than done, I guess. And there you have it. Here's a star in all of its glory. Star number 113. We're going to head to another level to grab 100 more coins and get even closer to 120. We'll meet you guys there. Here we are in Lethal Lava Land. We have just obtained coin number 100. Thank goodness we never have to come back here again. This was kind of a pain in the ass. It's one of those levels where, you know, of course, you hit the fire. You better land in one of these. You can see just right here, there's skinny platforms. You really don't have much room because it only takes 3 different times hitting the lava before you're dead. And definitely can be a pain in the ass when it comes to getting 100 coins. C-Dub, I guess let's go ahead and take a look at the list and see what levels we have left. Let's see here. Doing pretty good. Obviously, we have to get 100 coins at Tall Mountain. That shouldn't be too difficult. Rainbow Ride, oh boy. I'll tell you what, Corey. Let's go ahead and head to Rainbow Ride and get the final regular star there. I can't imagine we're going to get the 100 coin star at Rainbow Ride in this episode. We'll probably save that for the very last episode, as well as the finale matchup with Bowser. But let's go ahead and head to Rainbow Ride and get the last star there.
Alright guys, here we are back in Rainbow Ride. The 6th and final star somewhere over the rainbow. RJ, I can't necessarily remember where we have to go in this. I know this level's pretty spread out as far as all the different stars. Maybe we can do some exploring here and figure out exactly what this last star entails.
Yeah, I'm thinking we're going to have to probably do some kind of process of elimination here and figure out which way we have yet to go as of yet. Man, I think if we head to the right, that'll take us back to that big house, and I seem to remember having to go back there. Let's see what we have over here. There's 2 blue stars. It looks like this path only has 2 stars. I could be wrong about that, C-Dub, but I'm guessing we should probably head back towards the big house in the sky, and the star's probably going to be in that direction. Does that sound somewhat correct to you?
I do seem to remember there being more than 1 star on the roof of that big house, so maybe we can go up there and explore and give it a shot. And at the very least, we should be able to see almost all of the level from up there. So maybe we can get a better vantage point and actually track it down.
Yeah. So here we are back in Rainbow Ride. Probably the most deadly level in the game. Gigantic bottomless pit, as we've mentioned before. It's pretty interesting. This level kind of makes me want there to be some sort of... Ooh, what do we have over here, Corey? Is this a side path? Let's try this. But I was gonna get to basically, I wish there was a custom Mario emulator or editor, something like that, where basically you can create your own levels. As I'm trying to perhaps maybe go a side route here. I'm not sure if this is the way you're supposed to go. Not even sure if I've been this way. It looks like there's a whole different route you can come up here. Interesting. Guess you learn something new every time you play Super Mario 64. But yeah, I feel like I know they do have plans. This isn't going to work. I know they do have plans to come out with basically a Mario Maker for the Wii U. It's a game where you can design your own Mario levels, so that seems pretty sick, and we definitely can't wait to play that here at Trippy Commentaries. But as far as a 3D editor, how about that? I mean, Corey, I know you've actually said how you're pretty excited for the Mario Maker. I bet you would have a field day with that. You know, I think you should be creating video games, you know, already with the kind of stuff you think of. But as far as a 3D Mario Maker, what would you think about the prospects of Nintendo making that game?
Oh man, that would be amazing. I do have experience with the 2D Mario level editors. They're a little bit more intensive as far as knowing what you're doing, but they are available. They are out there on the PC. As far as maybe a 3D, man, I mean, that would be really sick. I've played quite a few hacks of Super Mario 64, and where people have basically redesigned the game completely. The levels are completely different, and it's equally as challenging as this. As you can see here, we have died twice in rapid succession in pursuit of this.
We'll meet you guys back at the top, trying to find this last star. Apparently we need to talk to this guy so he can prepare the cannon. Thank you very much. I think I already did it, but I figured it was worth showing off, as the cannon is up there at the Super Mario Bros. 3-esque ship. So we're going to head back up there and meet you guys there. We made it back up here, guys. Thank goodness. This is an interesting platform we have here. Kind of stands out from some of the other platforms here in Super Mario 64. So let's go ahead and find the cannon. There it is. Lakitu's back up here trying to kill us. Okay. Now, Corey, do you remember where we actually have to shoot ourselves to?
Yeah, apparently there's a rainbow circle, as you can see here, and you just got to aim toward that pole. There is going to be one of those pesky giant bomb guys that chuck you, who will throw you or chuck you right on off the platform and prevent you from getting the star, so you're going to have to act fast.
Now, is this a good position I'm in right now to shoot? I don't want to fuck this up.
Looks pretty good to me, man. Hopefully we can hit it.
All right, we managed to catch the pole. Here's that bastard that Corey was talking about. Let's quickly get the star before he can get over to us and throw us off the edge to our death. Star 115 is ours, Corey. We will run as far away from Rainbow Ride as we can. Let's go ahead and head back to our list here, the pause screen, and see what other stars we need to get. We do have one more in Tock Clock. That one's going to be quite challenging, but I think we could do it. C-Dub, let's jump into the face of the clock. Let's see what we have to do here. Stomp on the thwomp. Now, this one's interesting because you cannot have the clock completely stopped for this. So that's kind of one of the reasons why it's one of the harder stars. A lot of times, it's a good idea to just stop everything here in the clock. That way, the platforming becomes a little bit easier. In this case, I believe you need everything to be moving. So we jumped in here with it moving pretty slow. I know it's a little bit sporadic, so that's going to make it somewhat challenging, but I think we can pull it off. Corey, what'd you think about Tock Clock?
It's a pain in the ass. Basically, anytime it's moving, as you can see here, those little spinning platforms or anything else, It's very easy to fall off. In this case, as you said, we're going to have the action in the clock moving because of the fact that we're going to have to ride over on one of the hands of the clock to go over and face another big boss battle with a thwomp.
Yes. Well, it's not a boss battle. We basically just have to ride him over to the star. I guess he's a bit of a friendly thwomp for once. But I think now hopefully we can pull this off. And oh, damn it. Backflip up here. Alright. And let's keep going. Hey, so this will be the last star, hopefully, that we have to get in Tock Clock. One of the more inventive levels. That's one of the reasons why I like it. It almost reminds me of a level from Castlevania. You don't really see too many Mario levels that take place in a clock, which is something they probably should have brought back in the Galaxy series or Super Mario 3D World. They did bring it back for the newest Mario Kart, so that's good. But it's kind of a unique atmosphere for a Mario game, and that's what I appreciate about it. That's for sure. Definitely platform skills aplenty, but much like Rainbow Ride, if you make one false move, you can fall down to your death and find yourself having to climb up the clock all over again. It is a massive tower. Alright, this part can be difficult, as I think we're going to have to pull off a jump over here to this moving platform here. Pretty good landing there. That's kind of cool. Let's see here. I wonder what other things Shigeru Miyamoto had planned for this game. I wonder if he possibly had plans for more playable characters, as we saw in the remake there for the DS. Whoa! We have made it all the way up to the very top of this tower. Of course, Tock Clock. There is the thwomp, Corey. He looks pissed off as ever.
Yeah, I mean, you said this guy's friendly, and I have played this before, but I don't know. He looks pretty pissed.
He does look pissed. I like how in the newer editions of the Mario games, they kind of change expressions as they come down and, you know, go up and down. They smile sometimes, and most of the time they just look pissed off like this guy. But, hey, whatever. I guess we'll use him to our advantage. I can see the stars above him, so we're going to have to jump on his head, much like you can do at, I believe it was Thwomp's Fortress. Backflip up. There we go. Corey, we have done it. Star number 116 is ours.
Yes, we have done it, man. This is, we had to work pretty hard for this one. We are at 116. Man, 4 more to go until we're done. We have completed this game. We've got 100 coins in Rainbow Ride. It looks like we've also got 100 coins in Shifting Sandland.
No, we do not have 100 coins in Shifting Sandland, so we got to go take care of that, Corey. We got to go get 100 coins in the desert.
Yes, yeah, I mean, that's what I meant, as far as the ones that we have left.
Oh, okay, yes.
Ones we have remaining to get, of course, we do have to go get that star from Bowser, the final Bowser level, the fight.
I don't think that's a star, is it? Isn't it? Is it just a key, or does that actually count as a star? I'm trying to remember.
You know, I'm not sure. That may be one of the castle secret stars.
We'll have to research that one, as we'll probably end this episode, of course, after getting 100 coins here in this level. Thank you guys for joining us for the entire playthrough. Really appreciate you being part of the Mario playthroughs that we'll be bringing for you. It goes without being said that Mario is one of the most iconic and legendary video game stars. I mean, all of us here in the Trippy Commentaries crew pretty much started with Mario. It all started with the original NES and Super Mario Brothers. I mean, we all loved Mario 1. Mario 2 was hit and miss for some. I loved it myself. But when Mario Brothers 3 came out, it was like, oh man, it was just taking video games to the next level. And Mario's been known for doing that, because Mario 64 kind of did the same exact thing. So we definitely have to pay homage to Mario, or should I say Super Mario, and conquer all of his greatest games. Corey, I know you said you even want to dive into the Paper Mario series. It's just cool how Mario he does so many things right in so many different genres. He has to be a candidate for the #1 video game star out there.
Oh, there's no doubt about it, man. I mean, if you go back and look at all the different video games that Mario has been a character or had a cameo in, I mean, the list is pretty long, and that's not even necessarily counting the Super Mario series of games. I mean, there's been a ton of games, Mario Kart, Paper Mario series, which I'm a big fan of, as well as
Mario Party.
Mario Party, Super Mario RPG was a really good one for the SNES.
Yeah, kind of the predecessor to the Paper Mario series there.
Yeah, most definitely. And, you know, I mean, we've even seen Mario as a boxing referee. He did a hell of a job in Mike Tyson's Punch-Out!, if I don't say so myself.
Yeah, it's funny how you mentioned Mario made cameos in other games. We were talking, of course, just a little bit ago about possible other characters to join the Mario 64 formula. Maybe Miyamoto had some plans, but that didn't, that didn't happen. We can only play as Mario. Maybe instead of having the usual Mushroom Kingdom gang join up with Mario, like Toad and some of the guys we've seen in games like Mario Brothers 2, maybe we have some crossover characters that could have appeared. Corey, you mentioned Mario RPG. One of the Easter eggs in that game is you can find Samus Aran actually in that game. Perhaps Samus would have made a good addition to Mario 64. That would have been pretty cool. How about Star Fox? That would have been pretty sweet, playing as Star Fox here in the world of Mario 64. Corey, can you think of any other Nintendo characters that could have been thrown into this game that would have been pretty cool to play as?
Yeah, man. Well, I was reading not too long ago about the early days of Nintendo and the games that Miyamoto wanted to design. And, of course, two of the earliest were Mario Brothers and The Legend of Zelda. And the idea between the original design is one of them would be linear and one of them would be open world, where it's a little bit more exploring and backtracking and all that kind of stuff, having to really dig into the world. So one thing that, considering that they were both conceived around the same time or at the same time, man, I would love to see an open world game where you have to team up with Mario and Link to save both Princess Zelda and Princess Peach.
Nice. That's awesome, Corey. I figured you'd go that route, and I think we'd be remiss if we didn't mention the ultimate Mario, I guess you could say, rival. That would be Sonic the Hedgehog here in Mario 64. I know we're asking a lot, but that'd be pretty cool. Hell, even Simon Belmont. Let's bring the old Castlevania star into the series. Now, it appears as if Mario has lost his cap. Was it the vulture that took it? I don't think there's a monkey in this level.
It's a damn bird.
Who's the perpetrator? There he is. Damn you. Now, one of our commentators said that you can actually just straight up run up these pillars. Wow, thank you. That appears to be exactly right. That would have been good to know a couple episodes ago. I appreciate that. I'll give you a shout out if I can figure out who it was who actually told us that. I'll put that in the description. Give me back my hat, Vulture. Thank you very much. Alright, so we have 28 coins, guys. It's going to be a little bit challenging to find 100 in this level, so we'll go ahead and try our hardest, and we'll meet you when we get close to getting that 117th star. Here we are inside the pyramid in Shifting Sandland. The very last star to receive here. There it is. C-Dub. We have reached star 117 in the last episode. We're going to finish off Super Mario 64 once and for all.
Yes, most definitely. We got the 100 coins, star number 117. Guys, thanks so much for joining us on another part of our Super Mario 64 playthrough. Make sure, if you haven't already, like, share, subscribe, tell a friend. Stay tuned for all of our Trippy Commentaries coverage. We've got all kinds of good stuff out there. Check out all of our other playlists and recent uploads. And next time here in Mario 64, we're going to face off with Bowser. Stay trippy, guys.